What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome to another Future Stars SBC video. EA have released Barella and a new daily SBC, so I'm told as well. So we've still got the upgrade packs, the Future Stars challenge for a rare Electrum Players pack, untradeable. So we're gonna have a look at this first of all and see what you guys can do. Six clubs maximum, 6 leagues maximum, 1 club max. Wait, what? Maximum of 6 clubs, but 1 club maximum of 4. So you're going to need a couple of like pairings. That was yesterday's? Okay, that's yesterday. So there is no new Future Stars challenge then. So that you're not really going to be able to make much out of anything. Which means it is just this Barella card. Now, my chat on stream said that this was bad. I think this is actually very good. It is 285 rated squads. With 1 inform in each, which isn't particularly cheap. It's going to come in at about 200k. But the reason why I think this is very good, first of all, medium-high work rates, 5'9", real nice. His face card stats don't tell the whole picture with this card. When we look at his in-games, his acceleration and sprint speed is real nice. His short passing, long passing, and vision are already very nice. And for a midfielder, crossing, free kick accuracy, and curve aren't super important. His composure, dribbling, ball control, balance are brilliant, and then his reactions is also very good. Agility is also very good. His stamina and aggression are really high end. Yes, his jumping and heading is pretty poor, but because of that low heading, it's really pulled down the defending stats. But his defending is actually brilliant as well. The other thing that you get from this card is he perfect links to Politano for hopefully when Politano eventually ever gets an upgrade. If we have a look at Barella in game, I think for me an anchor straight away would be the point of interest I'd go to, but maybe not. Shadow could be quite interesting. That I think is very good with already good balance, not bad agility, good passing, great pace and defending is quite good. But you could also use him as like an engine and boost some mad stats up. Like he genuinely has the ability to be utilized kind of anywhere in the midfield. What I would say is I wouldn't use him as a central midfielder or a cam, even though his stats could be okay for a cam just because of the weak foot and skill moves. If you did want to use him as a cam, great passing, great shot power, terrible, mid-range long shots, and then okay dribbling, but 3-star really wouldn't be for me. And so you would be looking at him as a centre midfielder or a defensive midfielder. That right there, an artist, is quite good. Just doesn't give him the pace boost that you're going to need. And then an architect also doesn't give the pace boost. A powerhouse does make him an absolutely mental CDM, but again, doesn't give him the pace boost. And it's just so important for that. Like, it's such a shame that that's the way this game is, which kind of limits you to anchor or shadow. I think a shadow would probably be the best chem style for him. 99 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, brilliant dribbling, brilliant defending, very strong physicals in 2 of the right areas, very good passing already. And for 285 rated squads, I don't think it's terrible value. When you can compare him to a regular Kante, how much is regular Kante? 260k on PlayStation for regular Kante, and not too dissimilar. Relatively low agility and very good, well, not low, but like low 80 agility, low 90 balance. He has better passing than Kante. Very similar in terms of physicals and defending. Better dribbling than Kante. Like, I think that is actually a really, really quality card. In fact, let us actually compare the 2 cards. Barella. And we'll give an anchor to the pair of them because I think that, no, let's give a shadow to Barella. Let's give probably would be an anchor for Kante, wouldn't it? So Barella would be much faster, worse physicals, but I think that's more to the point of the jumping that Kante gets the boost on. Defending is very similar. He has better interceptions, a better slide tackle, worse stand tackle and marking, and way worse heading, which really drops it down. Dribbling, he's got more agility, same balance, less reactions, but then way more ball control, way more dribbling, and more composure. His passing is just flat out better across the board, as is his shooting, and would be his pace. If we did give a shadow to Kante to match the shadow, he'd still be faster than Kante. Kante would have better defending and better physicals, but again, that's mostly due to the jumping and strength combination. I think this Barella even as an untradeable, I think it's a good squad. Sorry, a good SBC. It's not cheap. I think it's one of those ones where it's like if you've got a Serie A squad or an Italian squad, or if you've got Politano in your squad, I think what's really good about this is he will just slot into your team like an absolute dream, which is brilliant. However, if you don't have, if he can't slot into your team, I don't think it's one of those ones where it's worth forcing him into your team. That's for sure. But I definitely don't think it's a bad SBC. Let's just put the overkill in for the time being, and then we can reduce the stats afterwards. I'm going to need an inform as well. Some of those 82s in there. Yeah, so that perfect link to Politano is going to be really, really handy, especially if / when he ever gets upgraded. If EA ever decide that that's going to be something that they put into this game, you know, before FIFA 21 is released. Let's put Manolas in there as well. Right, let's. I know the rating here is going to be quite high. I'm going to need to get an inform in there as well. The rating is actually not even going to be quite high. The rating is going to be very high. Let's swap those two around. Let's swap those two around. Let's swap those two around. Right, so that's our chemistry by far. Let's pop him in there instead of, where's the 88? Instead of Handanovic. That's great. Let's put Chan in over Szczesny. Okay, that's actually down to an 84. That's interesting. What about Chan over like the 3? All right, so that's actually the perfect rating threshold. So I just need like an 82 rated inform or an 83 rated inform. That's not from the Serie A. I guess that doesn't really matter. I just need an inform. I wish you could sort via card type. It would make things so much easier. Where's my 83s or 84s? Surely we've got one. Yeah, you loading for me? Come on. There we go. We're down to the 83s. All right, Junior Marias can go in. And he can go up there instead of Balotelli. There you go. 79 chemistry, 85 rated. It's a premium gold players pack. Not the best pack in the world either. Where is that premium gold players pack? There we go. So yeah, not the best pack in the world, but not the worst either. Are we going to get something good out of this? That is boards, isn't it? No, it's not. It is a UCL card though. How useless they are these days. And we'll pop Leo Matos up to the trade pile. So he's coming in, according to Footbin, 230 right now. I don't think it's going to be that expensive. I think it's going to come down a little bit, down towards 200k. I think maybe the chemistry is what is going to cause it to be a little bit more expensive than what it probably would be. Let's go to La Liga for the second setup. We'll pop that Toni Kroos in there. We are going to need another inform. We are going to need a Serie A player. But first and foremost, I know that De Jong is untradeable, so I'm going to throw him in there. But first of all, we're just going to build this squad and make sure that we've got what we need out of this. Let's put some 83s on the bench to make sure that works as well. And then if any 84s on the bench as well, Vidal would be nice. Right, so if we have like a Serie A inform, I don't think we had one though, did we? Otherwise, I would have used it in the other setup. Pop him in there. Pop him in there. So I have a feeling again that this is going to be like crazy overvalued. Like I could probably drop it down a considerable amount. Still an 85. Send it back for Koke. Still an 85. 85 for an 86. Yep, still an 85. Very nice. 86 for the 88. Okay, so that's where it doesn't work. 85 for the 87 doesn't work. 86 for the 87 doesn't work. So that's definitely in the high end. That's the right ratings. It's just whether or not we can actually reduce an 84 down to an 83, which we can. And that'll be that. So I just need a Serie A special card, basically. Hopefully I have one. Pop back here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are going to do it as well. As I say, I think it's... I don't think it's one of those ones where it's not good value and it's not bad value. It is just what it is. Let's swap those two around. So I'm going to have to upgrade the squad a little bit here. 84 over the 83. Not enough. 85 over the 84. Enough. There we go. So a small red gold players pack for completing that. Thunder, thank you for the 250, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, small red gold player pack for this Barella card. I like it, man. I think he's going to be one of those cards that ends up being a beast. I reckon, you know, you could link, people are telling me in the chat to compare him to Tonali. Compared to the League SBC Tonali, he's definitely very similar, a little less on physical, a little more on dribbling, and then arguably like similar after that. And then compared to Tonali's CDM card, he has 4 less pace, 6 less shooting, same passing, 1 more dribbling, 1 less defending, and again, physical is the biggest difference. But his physical is only really low because of his like jumping is really low. So compared to Tonali's Future Stars card that's 1 million coins, I would say, I think if this card was on the market, I think it would be worth more than what the SBC price is. I think this card would be like 300,000 to 400,000 coins on the market. So 200,000 to 230,000 coins for the SBC price for this, I think is good value. I think it's decent. You know, it's not outrageously good value. It's not that sort of thing where it's like, oh, you know, you're only paying 100k or whatever for that. But it's definitely good value. So to end off today's video, guys, we're going to open up some of these packs I've got. So this is the pack from the SBC. We're going to get a walkout from it. Come on, big walkout, EA. Spain, just kidding. Who could it be? David De Gea is the best. Is David De Gea the best Spanish? Or Ramos, I suppose. There you go, Sergio Ramos. 60k back for me. A Higuain in there as well. That is very nice. I've got a fair few packs here saved up as well. I'm just going to open the good ones just for the rest of this video. No board out of that one. I'm not going to open the silver ones. The silver ones were good for set 1 of Future Stars because there were a lot of, I think there was 6 altogether Future Stars and silver packs available. I think this time around there's only 3, I believe. Tomori, Hudson-Odoi, and Haaland. But let's see if we can get anything decent out of these packs. Wow, is that Leo Matos again? He's a good one to... Oh, I should have kept the Spanish centre-back too. Let me go to the actual good packs. So another small rare, and then that'll be it. We'll open those 2 small rares, and that'll be it for the video for now. And then don't forget, guys, later on today, or maybe earlier on today, depending on when this video goes live, in form, very nice, we will have the show episode 2 up. Myself and Toby will be with Capgun Tom today, having a good chat for a little while, which is a lot of fun. So check that out on the channel if you missed that. And yeah, this is going to be the end of the video here. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.